Greetings to the citizens of the Republic of the Gambia. Greetings to the citizens of the sister Republic of Senegal. Greetings to the citizens of the respective ECOWAS member states. Greetings to the citizens of the entire continent of Africa. The same greetings are being extended to other regions, societies, people, families, individuals, institutions, be they states or other organizations who have taken the decision to stand up against tyranny, terrorism, repression, oppression, domination, isolation, injustice, and the abuse of human rights, wherever it is taking place on earth. On our session today, this is your brother, ESSA BOKARR. Before we proceed on the actual theme itself, my introductory remarks are these. In today's world, where terrorism remains a menace to each and every person on earth, we in the Senegambia region do have solutions where solutions are scarce. However, we must also remain adamant on knitting that cloth that we inherited from our forefathers, which has today left us to be the bastion of hope and a fountain where, if properly exported to the outside world, would show that we have a solution, especially in the area of interfaith discussion and religious tolerance. The challenge, although, remains within, where we still have some precipitants from people who, if not contained or their activities curtailed, could also leave a scar or stain our clean cloth of tolerance, discipline, and harmony. That said, we have the following as our theme today. I, ESSA BOKARR, was received by the Khalif General of LEONA NIASSEN, which revived the spirit of religious tolerance in me. 2 weeks ago, I visited him at his private ward at the Hospital Principal in Dakar, a humble man, a man of truth and tolerance. I was ushered into that private ward by the daughter of his brother, with whom he shares the same mother and father with, in the name of Rohiyatu Nyash. Now that said, Senegal and the Gambia must understand that they are part of the pillars of today's world to maintain religious tolerance right round the globe, which is why they must practice tolerance and awareness, or preach tolerance and awareness together. Here, we are going to make reference to certain scholars with facts. We'll begin by mentioning the name of the late Imam HASSAN CISSE of KKALIF, and indeed Ustaz Barham Job and others. We all know that Imam HASSAN CISSE germinated and molded people from the United States of America itself, United Kingdom and France, from all races and all origins. Imam did his best to spread the word of peace and tolerance from the perspective of a faithful person and a man of God. His footprints can be noticed in all corners of the globe, particularly Oxford University and the other areas within the United States of America. We'll also mention MBACKE of Tuba and the annual chants he organizes in the middle of New York, where security is provided by the local authorities. We have achieved something that is very difficult. In the middle of New York, MBACKE and the followers of the Muridiya movement, including other tariqas, are protected while chanting La ilaha illallah in the middle of New York. What does that tell us? It tells us that we have achieved something out of respect and discipline. And it has also showed us that the United States of America is not against Islam. It is against those using Islam to cover their political agenda and the desire to expand territory, sell arms and drugs to make money by using a so-called faith, which of course is the baseline for those who want to propel extremism. Now, what else do we have to say on that? Sheikh Ahmed C. of TIWAAWONE, my own dear brother, he is the representative of the TIJANIYA movement in North America. You call his line, you hear his voice message announcing it right here in America. What does that teach us? It teaches us that we have achieved something that many could not out of discipline, knowledge, and tolerance. All these combined have definitely earned respect for Islam and our culture, especially from Senegambia, or those of us from the Senegambia region, of course expanding it to West Africa, because they have followers all over up to South Africa and beyond, of course, in Europe, in America, in Asia, and everywhere. But hardly do you hear them make noise on televisions. All they do is to practice what they preach and then worship in the most faithful way. Let me repeat this part. All these combined, especially the scholars referenced both, have definitely earned respect for Islam and our culture, especially those of us from the Senegambia region, right here in the Western Hemisphere and beyond. In the case of the Gambia, the head of the Khalifa or the Caliphate in Bansang today is a respected jurist in the name of Chief Justice Sheikh HASSAN BUBACARR JALLOW, a man who served in ARUSHA, where trials never spared people involved in terrorism, ethnic cleansing, and intolerance. He is the Gambia's current Chief Justice. Well, I began with it and then I'll close. I was received by the Khalifa of NIASSEN during my recent trip to Africa. His prayers and words are social medicine. Thank you, brothers and sisters.